Maybe I'm being too ambitious trying to get Kaiserslautern into Europe, but you have to believe, don't you? This is it, Season 5 of Saving Kaiserslautern, and we are predicted 15th. Am I being too unrealistic? Maybe. The club vision is still just avoid relegation. Okay, so we're going to try and do that. We've got a bit of a budget of 4 million, but I'm going to try and shift some players out, make some money, bring some players in, see what we can do. We've played 2 games of the Bundesliga season, and we keep getting this rough start. We lost 4-2 to Hoffenheim and 2-0 to Bayern Munich. But there has been a lot of change to this squad. Let's start with the outgoings. Ricardo Kishna went to Dresden for 2 million. Okan Kuchuk went to Besiktas for 2 million. Sugawara went to Hertha for 7.5 million. Oh yes, made some money off of that. And Esposito went to Lazio for 6 million. And I will show you what happened. We have brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players. Costinha in from Rio Ave, 3 million, new right back. Looks pretty good, I think. We've got ourselves an own little Argentine wonder kid, Nicolas Rosa from Estudiantes for about 5 million. Some upfront, lots put aside, but 20 determination, 15 decisions, first touch, passing, technique, vision. From deep, he could be ridiculous. Bosco Satalo at centre-back, can play full-back as well. Really good physically, decent mentally. Yeah, 6'2", I like him in that centre-back position. And for only 1.2 million, we got Georgi Mamadashvili from Valencia, who is a massive upgraded goalkeeper, the 6'6" Georgian monster. Matheus Fernandes comes in from Sporting for 5 million. I think he could play that. There's SS, his finishing isn't great, but he could play further back as well. I think maybe one I grew a regret possibly, but I think he looks like a decent player. Franco Carboni on loan from Inter, really good left back. And the reason why I sort of regret Fernandes, we managed to get Paul Wanner on loan from Bayern Munich. He's a much better SS, but again, he could play on the right wing as well. Madeu made a move for Adam Hlozek, and I'm happy to get Adam Hlozek. Can play through the middle, add some pace, can play on the left. Yeah, I think a really, really strong signing from the DOF. Once Esposito went, I went and got Thiago Thomas, the man, one of the biggest faces I've ever seen. From Sporting, didn't score a lot of goals in them, but physically, he looks great. Mentally, he looks great. He's got dribbling, finishing, first touch. I think he's someone we could definitely get and move on as well. Leading our centre back, Ferro comes in on a free. Like, he's not the fastest, but he's big, he's strong. Yeah, he's going to do a job as a backup to Van den Berg and Sotalo. Josia Wagnerman for the right back role from Union Berlin for 3 million. Thought really, really solid player, one probably the best right back we've had. So we made about 20 million in transfers, and we used a lot of the Never Never to get all these guys in for one last big season. It's not started well, but hopefully it picks up. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think it might be working. We're 7th. December 28th. The window's about to open. We're 7th. We're only 1 point behind Hertha and 6th with a game in hand. And watch this 21-minute blitz against Bayer Leverkusen. Diallo playing absolute blind of this game into Wanner, the young Bayern man, getting the goal to open after 1 minute. Then 10 minutes in, we go again. Carboni, Gay round the back, Adam Hlozek, what a finish from the new Czech signing. Wanner a penalty, makes it free. It's only 17 minutes in. Thiago Thomas didn't have the greatest games in front of goal, but did well with this one. Set up this Hlozek, then Rosa, our little Argentine wonder kid, makes it 4. And later on, Nemcha a penalty, makes it 5-0. Ridiculous. It seems harsh to not show our top goal scorer. Amad Diallo into Wanner, into Thiago Thomas. He got 4 goals in this game. That's the first one. And the 5-2 win over Augsburg. Dragerson playing the Diallo being so good off that right hand side. The little knockdown and the volley. Hlozek to Thomas. We're definitely a much better team this season. But Augsburg came back, sadly. Don't know what we were doing defensively there. That's just terrible. They got a corner. Our keeper just watched it go over his head. And then it was back to the Thiago Thomas show. Costinha down the right, into Diallo, into Thomas. So simple. So easy. And that's why these formations work. I think when you've got the runners behind the forward, it works so well. Diallo into Thomas, another finish. beautiful. And then it was Chris Ramos at the end who came on. Look at make that run from deep. Beautiful run. Right foot finish. Goal. Easy win. And this all bodes well. Can we get to the end with European football? It's so close. They say it's the hope that kills you. And it's slightly tainted. We are now 5 points behind Eintracht Frankfurt and 6. But we're still there or thereabouts. We've still got the players to do this. Thiago Thomas is the third top scorer on 16 goals behind Moukoko and Sesko, which is really good. Wano's got 5 player of the matches. We are in the mix here. I didn't show you the tactic. We're running double volantes, one on attack and one on support, just to see if it worked really. 15 games to go. We're in the quarterfinals of the DFB Pokal Cup as well. Is this the season we bring success back to Kaiserslautern? We fucking finished 11th again. 11th. We finished 10 points off 7th, which really got us in the Conference League. Like 8 points above relegation, 10 points from European football. And I think it was defensively. I think that the double volante was great attacking, but not in defence. So because we scored 67 goals, which puts us 5th. But we conceded 66 goals, which puts us 4th bottom. Thiago Thomas got 29 goals and 4 assists. Paul Wanner 15 and 13, the best season we had from SS, which looks really good in the winter update, by the way. Amad Diallo 9 and 15 off the wing. Lozek 6 and 6. And my issue is the Volantes did well. Like Rosa with a 7 average rating, but he got 2 goals and 2 assists. Gay 6.94, 2 and 3. Like you're probably not getting the offensive production to justify the defensive frailties. That's something for me to work on. Maybe another tactic, another save. But yeah, we came so close. But look, we've got 46 million in the bank. We've got a healthy wage budget, transfer budget. The club have got to give us in a B. We did get knocked out of the quarterfinal by Leipzig. Did we break any records? I set out some records I wanted to break. Let's see if we've done anything in the course of these 5 seasons. Nelson Viper scored 34 goals in a season, which is a record. Thiago Thomas, 29, not far off him. Rafael Barbosa with a 6.75, with the highest average rating of any player in Kaiserslautern's history. Most assists, Marlon Ritter, that was in our 3rd season. Most player of the matches, Barbosa. We didn't get the clean sheets record, that's not a surprise. I'm not really good at clean sheets. 83 goals in Bundesliga 2 was the most league goals scored in a season. Also the most wins with 20. We broke the transfer record. I forgot to show you the guys we got in January, didn't I? Sorry. It was just this guy, Strinja Erakovic, big centre back, and can play full back. 26 years old, on a big contract. He went because Dragusin and Van den Berg left. Brought him in to replace them. So after a really bad first season, we got them promoted. We've stabilised this team in the Bundesliga. I think they're at a really good spot if you wanted to take this on further. And like, we're not far away from Europe at all. I think with some of the guys who've got in, it's now just like it's the consistency, not big overhauls of the team, and you'll be fine. You've got Rosa, Thiago Thomas, Diallo, the building blocks are there. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this rebuild. I've had fun doing it with Kaiserslautern. Who would you like to see me try and rebuild next over 5 seasons? I've got an idea who I want to do. You guys have to let me know, you the guys that watch these videos. Please drop a like on the video. It lets me know you're enjoying the rebuilds in this format. 1 a week works for me, works for the channel, I think. I can't do a 50-minute video. Guys, thanks for watching. From me, Andrew. Bye for now.